Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you what Warwick can do in the jungle here in preseason 13. He clears much better because of your little friend. No matter which jungle item you start, it helps you with your AoE clears. Every time you auto attack, every second he will do AoE true damage against monsters. Looks like we are invading. That's sick. I'm gonna ghost for this. I'm gonna get my Q attach, and I'm gonna run this guy down. We might as well get his flash as well. He's trying to kite me out. I'm on ghost extensions though, so he can't really turn. He'll lose a lot of HP here. Auto attack into the Q reset. Down he goes. Start red. If someone's going to play something like Twitch jungle or Vayne jungle, you have to abuse them early. Their level 1's really bad and they can't clear effectively. With that being said, things like Twitch and Vayne jungle are stronger as well because they can take raptor camps just like Warwick without Tiamat. With that being said, I plan on building lots of damage. We took red jungle smite for damage. The blue one, so red jungle items damage, max health damage, true damage, and a slow. The blue one speed, and then the green jungle item is some tenacity plus a shield, but you have to farm 40 camps before you get those effects. Early on, all of them do the same thing. They just help you clear your initial camp a little bit faster. Go ahead and clear this. We have to cross over immediately and go to our red buff now because we don't want Twitch to start on it. This Irelia is being greedy. That exhaust is huge. Auto attack into the Q. Oh, she doesn't want help. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and mute all. Helping her was the correct move here. We should just dump the wave. Irelia misses 8+ minions. It is what it is, though. Some people don't want help. Okay, so Twitch is on it right now. I can see him. He's dead. He's got nowhere to go. Oh, Ari missed her move, though. That's really disappointing. He gets my red buff. Oh, that's annoying. That's really disappointing. He's probably on his wolves right now. If I had to guess. Oh, he's not. He could be on his blue buff or his gromp. I don't know. I'll just take this and then come pop out with my smite. Twitch is absurdly fast with his Q. It's 10% extra movement speed for 10 seconds. It's so much. You can't leave monster camps behind. Like, if you leave one, it doesn't actually reset. So he's just ganking now. He's going to push into my blue buff. Obviously, I'll smite this early so we can take it faster. He's obvious. Yeah, he's on it right there. He's right there. He's literally on my blue. We even saw it. His little friend. He's screwed, though. Like, Twitch, even though he can clear better than he used to, it's still not great to where he'll lose a lot of health, especially if he's getting messed with like this. Yeah, he's right there. He's screwed. He has flash. Yash should be able to get on top of him here. I'm on my way. I have double buffs, so I just haven't spent my gold. Don't know if this is wooded or not. I'll just go for scuttle. Twitch only has 4 CS. He has 1 gank. We're in a really good spot. I'm thinking we just rush down Bork. Your Q is on hit effects and so is your R. We'll go ahead and take this guy's raptor. So like I said, you can't leave camps behind anymore. Even if you leave a small raptor or a small wolf, the camp will reset, which is really annoying. So when you're counter jungling, don't think about leaving a camp because it won't let you. Oh, it's not good. That is not ideal. Irelia is kind of low. Might be able to do something there. Hey, friend. You don't have flash, buddy. Auto attack Q reset. Get the fear. I think we win this kind of. Auto attack Q reset. No, we don't. We definitely don't win this. We don't have gold spent. We also don't have any items. Like, in terms of our jungle item, does absolutely nothing against champions at this point until we farm 20 camps, in which case we can smite them, which slows them and does a bit of damage. First item rush. I'm kind of feeling the Bork, but I'm also kind of feeling the Kempunk Chainsword Rush because this gives a lot of ability haste. Bork is really good, but it's also really expensive. It costs 3,300 compared to 28. That's a 500 gold difference in nearly 2 full kills. These guys are pretty low. I haven't farmed many camps. This has been a super messy clown fiesta game. Always go for W max first. Per level, you get way more cooldown, attack speed, and movement speed over Q. Just slightly more healing on your Q, really. We'll pop W, get on the Senna. I'll smite that minion. Auto attack, we get the Q attachment. We have the extra movement speed against him. We get the Q attachment and go through all displacements like knockups, knockbacks, hooks. And Yasuo gets it, not bad. I don't mind that outcome. I just need to heal off these before I move. That way Twitch doesn't kill us in 2 auto attacks. Mid lane struggling so hard, I'm not surprised. When that player didn't want me to help her shove wave when I really would have missed several minions, it was very clear she didn't know what she was doing. Or had a extremely minimal concept of how to play mid lane. Smites, unfortunately, don't heal you anymore. It's kind of annoying. So if you're trying to outplay someone by smiting something, unless it's giving you a level up, you're not going to get any health back. But every camp you do take gives you a bit of health. So I guess if your smite kills the camp in that way, it'll heal you. Twitch's top side. I'm going to go into his red buff area. Might as well. We're also on a blood scent off a top side, so we can get there really fast. We're moving 586 because we're W maxing first. W max is way more damage output and mobility. Whenever you activate W, it gives you movement speed and attack speed against the closest enemy champion, regardless of their HP. Or, yeah, so even if they're full HP, you'll still get the movement speed and attack speed against them. Gonna smite it early to get the extra attack speed against anything below 50% health. Can you pull raptors in a brush anymore? It looks like you can, just kind of barely. Not sure where the Twitch is at. I assume he's in this general area though. I'm gonna go ahead and take the whole camp. Your little friend gets it all down to below half health, so you can shred it really fast with W max. Go ahead and pop W for this. Swing through. Get the fear. Auto attack into R. Ari literally missed charm on a perma CC target. That's unfortunate, but it's a good thing Nautilus was there. Not gonna take these last hits, but I am gonna get the minions low. Twitch is pretty low right now. In terms of gold spent, he's not that strong. He has full HP. He's gonna try to push into my dragon. But I mean, what am I even saying? He's gonna push into my red buff like he did last time. Smite to 600. Got it. That new champion's actually kind of OP. I've seen it do some insane work. It has high burst. It feels a lot like a Silas, but with more dashes and more CC. It's really weird. Twitch is going to his blue buff. I don't have R and I haven't spent my gold. Kempuk Chainsword, once again, it's extremely inexpensive. It gives more AD than Divine, and it gives so much ability haste. It's a really good item on Warwick for Season 13, since you don't have to rush Tiamat. In fact, Tiamat, I think, is incredibly underpowered due to the jungle monster changes with your jungle item. The fact that you don't need it, and the item still costs as much as it does, it's just, not really worth. Twitch is going to be on his blue buff right now. My R's about to be up. My Ghost is up. Could just go mid and try to kill him. I've had bad experiences trying to gank this champ, though. I'll pop W Ghost. Get the Q attached. Get the R. He actually... I don't know if I auto-attacked that or if he did. But now I lose all my movement speed. And he runs away. We should be able to fight this, though. We Q through him, we get the attachment, and to double fear. They probably shouldn't have tried to fight this since they're so low and whatnot. I'll attack Q reset. Is I really actually gonna 1v2 them? That's brutal, man. I really is actually gonna 1v2 them. It's pretty frustrating. I'm about to get attacked by their new champion. Casante, Kuntakinte, whatever his name is. Casante, yep. Oh, man. What a game. Things are getting real messy. A little bit messy. I'll take this movement speed and go kill her. I have the gold spent. Even though she has Bork, I have red buff, and she's missing a lot of health. Or at least was missing a lot of health a second ago. You know what? Oh, I don't want to fight that. That was disgusting. She did so much damage with the Bork. It's so... wow. I need XP, Vayne. I just took your laner out of lane. Pushed the wave. It's time to spend our gold. Chempunk's gonna put in some work for us. Next up, I kind of want to go shield bow, to be honest. It might seem troll, but shield bow synergizes really well with Warwick's kit. Like, really, really well. The reason why is Warwick heals a lot off of his passive. His auto attacks heal him for 250% of the damage dealt if he's below 25% health. And shield bow pops at 30% health, so shield bow keeps you in a bit of a sweet spot where you're healing a lot. If you're below half health, you heal for 100% of your passive on-hit damage. So, like I said, shield bow keeps you in a bit of a sweet spot. Yeah, I see you, little rat. He's gonna have to turn around and pop his thing. Is he this fast? Where am I getting blood sense to? Did I just get... It's like my blood scent disappeared on him. That was bizarre. It's not supposed to work like that. Oh, there it is. It's just weird. It's lost track of it somehow. At least we forced him to base. Our R's up though. Would prefer to get a kill out of it. Blue smite him. Get the auto attack Q reset. This champion just makes no sense. He has so many dashes, it's bizarre. I'll go top side. Dragons down. We're obviously going to play heavy for dragons this game. Dragsoul win con. It's nice having our R on a really short cooldown from Chempunk Chainsword. She actually just destroyed my Vayne instantly. What the heck? She doesn't have anything built up here. I'm going to hold her underneath turret, get a turret shot or two, auto attack Q reset. I smited the minion too, because obviously turret's going to do way more damage than our smite's going to. Giga outplayed, I'd say. The smite only does less than an auto attack's worth of damage. 94 true damage right now. Might as well have 2 turret shots on her, which is somewhere around 600 damage. I'm going to path for drag. Team is struggling big time. I'd say top and mid mainly. My bot lane's actually doing well. That means we want to play around our bot lane instead. I mean, I have to cross over. I don't know what Nautilus is doing. Maybe he's just watching Dragon. Pop W on this guy for the attack speed, movement speed. They're all kind of missing. It makes me nervous that they're about to get 1v3'd there. Alright, a little bit of golden XP. Nautilus out of position. Yeah, Twitch can't do anything there. We get the attachment. I'll just stay on the Senna. Got blue smite on her. I'll attack Q reset. I'll always go for the attachment against champions. If they flash or dash, getting the attachment is 10 times better. Chasing is dumb here. I don't know why I would do that. You're never going to catch Pyke unless you're already close to him on Warwick. He's not a slow champion. Yeah, I'm coming. I don't have smite for this, though. Got it. With the Q, per level, your Q doesn't really get any extra damage, and it only gets a little bit of extra healing, not a lower cooldown. That's why Q max on Warwick jungle is crap. W gives you more attack speed against monsters, champions more movement speed, and a way lower cooldown per level. You don't generally go for Black Cleaver on Warwick, even though it gives AD and ability haste, because the armor penetration on it is usually pretty low value, since every single Warwick's abilities does magic damage. That's why his only penetration item that's viable is Divine Sunder. But that being said, every time I see this item, it's weaker. Now it's only 3% armor and magic penetration when it used to be 4. I don't want to keep building an item they keep nerfing, and it's very expensive. It doesn't feel like a high value, high priority type of item anymore. It just feels yucky. I think Sunfire is good on Warwick, though. Sunfire is not a mythic. Seems like a decent option. As long as we don't throw our shutdown gold, we'll be Gucci. Twitch still doesn't have fast clears. They're just a little bit better than they used to be. He's still super reliant on his early game. Since we invaded him, it's hard for him to come back. We'll pop him with the W as he gets closer. Oh, he must have seen us there. How healthy is Irelia? Oh, she's literally full health. That's sick. She's full health. What is Vayne doing when she dies? She's just eating everything. I can't help. This top, not helpable for right now. Yeah, shield bow's the way to go. And I think Bork next. Bork or Ravenous. Ravenous low-key looks pretty strong. I want more ability haste is the main thing, or tankiness at this point, because we have a lot of damage. Attack speed 80. I'm thinking we go for Sunfire or Deadman's. Bork would still be good, but I don't know. I think we might get focused. We're the only real front line for our team. If we had a proper top lane champion, as in not Vayne, as in any melee top lane champion ever, I would push for Bork here, but since we don't, it just doesn't feel right. We're almost finished our jungle item, which will give us a slow against champions and some max health true damage. For red jungle item, blue jungle item speed up, green one is tenacity and a shield. Oh, he just based. Need 3 more camps. Twitch needs 15 more camps. He's farmed quite a bit less than us. You only need the big monster, so he just didn't get that one either, I don't think. Hey, this is a big one. I don't have W, it's fine. Auto attack Q, we get the attachment. Warwick seems like a counter to this champion. With that being said, I think the new champion is overtuned. He built the wrong mythic, though. I think you're supposed to go Frostfire Gaunts. Irelia keeps feeding Twitch as much gold as possible, as frequently as possible. There's no reason to fight him. Against Twitch, if you don't know where he is, you just play like as if he's in your lane, because oftentimes he is. The champ can't farm well enough, and he's also a Dark Silver Lion champ. Yeah, you're dead, buddy. Nice try. I hope the red buff was worth it. We get the Q attachment. We'll hit him with the nice try. If you guys were wondering what an NT means. Surprised my teammates didn't play for that red buff at all. They didn't want it. When we knew Twitch and Irelia were in the area as well. Kind of strange. So Irelia's very, very strong. So much damage output. I'm glad we have Chempunk Chainsword. She went double heal item plus conk. Look at that distance. I'm going to leave that there. Yeah, I thought she was actually going to steal my Gromp there for a second. I need 2 more camps to finish the jungle item to get the extra damage and slow. We actually just finished it. That's kind of weird. Pop W for it. Slow him down. Get the Q attachment. This Twitch is actually decent at kiting. Like he understands movement and like when he can't auto. With that being said, he wasn't going to live there. You don't win this. You don't win this. I didn't even need to R. That wasn't close. She also had Ignite. I'm going to unmute all. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I say we take this dragon. I'll heal off these real quick. Red jungle smite feels so good on Warwick. Or I should say red jungle item. Because you don't usually need the tenacity. If they have things like fiddlesticks, hard point and click CC that you cannot play with Q or R, then yeah, I would go green jungle item. Otherwise, a red jungle item feels better. Having the slow on them, you can put way more auto attacks into them, which is ultimately your damage on Warwick. That is where it's at. That's hilarious, though. A fed Irelia, she had as much items as us. More items. She couldn't solo us. Partly because I think we had some lethal tempo built off of Twitch. Also because the Chempunk Chainsword, I think. Even though it says it's only reduced 300 healing. It doesn't sound like a lot. You think it would have reduced more than that by now? 50% heal cut. Oh, 40% icy. It only goes up to 40. Situation only 40. Popper with the W. Let's see where that is. She's trying to back right here. I'm not going to E early. That's a mistake. I am going to have to stay on top of her one way or another. Dodge her R. Maybe I did E kind of early there. She actually thinks she's going to get away. There's no way. We get the Q attachment. Down she goes. Nice try. So in a perfect world, you get to hold on to your E until you're below half health. Because once you're below half health, you're healing a fudge load. But yeah, there's no need to hold it there. What a fun game, man. Warwick feels so much better this season. I like it a lot. You don't have to rush team at. You don't have to rush bombies. This game was really short. I'll see you guys in part 2. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. This game, instead of rushing Chempunk Chainsword, I kind of just want to try a raw Bork rush if we have the gold for it. Should be a lot of fun. Or we could go for a raw shield bow. Ooh, they pick Leona. That's bad. You never want to pick a low damage tank style jungler into Warwick. You'll get absolutely ruined, whether it's a Sejuani, a Zac, or Rammus. You can't solo Warwick. So what we want to do is try to position ourselves to where we're constantly in between her and where she wants to be. So we'll do a 3-camp clear into an invade. I think will be the best course of action. They picked the new champ, Cassante. Should be interesting. I've only seen one build hyper carry on him so far, and it was a Frostfire rush. And he was legit one-shotting me. It was disgusting. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people know what to build on him yet. So hopefully this guy builds the wrong stuff. Their comp is wonky. They're playing Zed Yumi bot. Their level 6 will be good. Their pre-6 will be pretty bad. Like I said, I am going to be invading this Leona early on, so we'll try to clear this as fast as possible. Try to get through it. On Warwick, you don't typically want to use your smite on your first camp. That doesn't synergize with your W, since we don't have it yet. Ideally, you have smite and W to where you can rip through the camp way faster then. So at this point, smiting it is somewhat inefficient. Yeah, I mean, we could take Raptors. I feel like it'll still be faster for us to take Wolves or Blue, because we still want to hit level 3 before we invade the Leona. I assume she started bot side best leash possible. Junglers like Leona, who traditionally can't take Raptors, she can take them now. I'll probably end up doing a Leona jungle video. She's actually not bad. It's just not good versus Warwick. She can't solo us, and yeah, it's going to be hard for her. We're actually really good against their comp. The Lux Burst, the Zed Burst won't stick on us very well because of the E. So, should be a fun game for us. Let's look for that invade. Hopefully she did Blue Gromp Wolves and now is on her red buff. Oh, yuck. He actually worded this. So he'll know exactly where I'm going. Looks like Leona went bot side early. Oh, she hasn't taken her... she 2-camp cleared. She screwed herself. She's going to lose red now and Raps. Possibly Krugs. I'll smite this early. And I think she based. Yeah, she based. You see that little blood? Even after they're full health, it still gives you information on them. So we know exactly where she's going to be. We could just reset realistically. If we really wanted to. Got our Eon. I haven't Q'd yet because we don't need to. Auto attack Q reset. She's just dead. She's got nowhere to go. I'll go ahead and ghost because I know her teammate's coming. I have full lethal tempo charge. Let's see if we can take him. He seems to be out of mana, so I'm assuming he can't fight us. He flashed. That's good because we were about to auto attack Q reset. We couldn't quite reach though. That's why there's a lot of risk ganking too early as a jungler. Before you secured both of your buffs, even if the Leona gank was successful, which it was, she lost so much out of it. She ends up dying, losing camps, and she's probably not going to get a scuttle now either. We're on a blood sense so we can get bot lane really fast here. I assume we're running into Leona, and that's why Lux was pathing into us heavy. I'm going to smite it early for the extra attack speed from W. We'll get some vision on Leona. Yeah, she's going to be on her Wolves or Raps at this point. We could definitely reset. Recurve Bow is a decent back if you don't want to go for Chempunk Chainsword. Their team doesn't have a lot of self-healing, which is why I felt like Chempunk might be kind of lower value this game as it was compared to last game. And Bork does work really well with Warwick's kit, so... The max health damage on Bork's also really nice. Attacks apply max health of the enemy's current HP. Helps you rip through champions, monsters, minions alike. So we'll go ahead and go straight for the Bork this game. Got a pretty good start. You don't want to buy too many control words on Warwick. You'll throw off your first item purchase. Now she's running around. She does have boots. I really do like the way free boots feel on Warwick right now. The Cosmic Insight puts your Ghost and your Smite, your Sums on a lower cooldown. And it also gives you lower item haste, which shouldn't really affect us too much. Auto attack into Q reset, but she stunned us. Auto attack Q reset, push her into the Kench. She's screwed. She doesn't have flash, I don't think, either. That's hilarious. Zach's going in. I guess I could take her Raptors if this wasn't worded. Even though it is worded, I don't think Lux can stop us with just a D-ring. Lux Leona probably couldn't even kill us together. Her Raptors are down, shockingly. Surprised how safe she's playing. I don't want Zach to die here, but I also don't want to die for him. Alright, he's 6. I'm just trying to get the minions low. He kind of needs to reset, which is why I'm staying to push. If he stays with this low HP, he won't be able to take ganks, and he's going to die to ganks. That was awesome from Pike. You get off the double fear, auto attack Q reset. That was sick. Really well played by the Pike and the Zach there. Now Zach can reset if he wants, spend his gold to get his health back, and play the game. The big mistake laners will make when they don't understand the game very well is they'll not want you to help them push even when you should, and then they'll get stuck in lane with giga low HP for extended periods of time to where they can't interact with anything. They can't take ganks. They can easily get ganked. They'll get soloed. It's bad. It's really, really bad. You want to try to minimize in League of Legends how long you're on the map with nothing you can do. So like if you're constantly below half health and not spending your gold, that's generally a bad thing. Lux doesn't have flash. I could actually gank her here. Zach misses, but he can still land his Q. I'll ghost for this. She doesn't have flash, like I said. She really has nowhere to go here. That's awesome. I get my R out of it. I could go straight for Dragon here. That would have been the best option. Leona went bot side, so my bot lane's gonna die. Leona ganks are very, very, very strong. Very scary. We can wait for her red buff. She may not even realize we're over here. Like I said, you can't make the camp not respawning by leaving something. The camp will respawn regardless after like 10 seconds. I say we give this Dragon. We're not over there. All she has is that. She can't solo it, I don't think. And if she can, it'll take her a long time. It won't be worth for her. So he apparently goes through CC with that. He's unstoppable. Wonder if you can get in the way of it. We still can't afford Bork, so we should stay on the map, particularly with R up. I'm still not 100% sure how to interact with Cassante to where ganking him might just be a big waste of our time if he can consistently get away. I'd rather go mid and kill Lux, honestly. She has no flash still. Well, this is spiraling. I can R him though. Down he goes. E to take reduced damage from the turret, and we're chilling. Take that one. Now he loses more minions. I don't want to stay for play. I see Leona's bot. Kench won't need me for this at all. Leona's just focusing on ganks. Ooh, I should have stayed for the plate. Shoot, I didn't realize how much gold I had. I thought I had enough for Bork, but I was missing a little bit, so now I have to sell control word and wait. If you're waiting for less than 50 gold for a full item, it's fine. Generally, you don't want to wait more than 50. You'll be off the map. I'm on my way, Dragon. It makes sense because I have Bork and Leona just has boots. I'm surprised someone would vote no. Like, Lux is out of mana. And Like, what is Leona gonna do against us? We still get off the fear. I don't know if we'll be able to get to her though. She's just gonna keep stunning us. She has those fast boots too. She's so lucky that I don't have wow, I got her with my Bork finally. She's very lucky that my R is on a cooldown. This might actually be hard to kill. This is a huge wave though. I want some of this. We get off the attachment, or at least I thought we did. My R's on cooldown too, so I really need my R up here. Got it. Into Q attach. She's dead. Need to fear her so she can't attach to a teammate. And I'll unmute them now because they just got spanked. Oh, cool. It won't let me unmute. There we go. I typed it in right that time. If Leona comes, it can make things messy because Lux can follow up. Smite's doing 600. Yeah, there's the Leona blind R. All we have to do is play for Dragsoul. We win for free. I think Conqueror's best on Cassante. He's a lot like Silas with more mobility and more burst and more CC and tankier. To where Grass isn't his play style. He kind of just goes in and never leaves a fight. So Conqueror, from what I've seen, is much better. It won't let me buy Cassante. I think you have to be a YouTuber to buy him. And I'm not in the League Partner program. So it's either that or they did it by region, like based off your IP address, and maybe people where I live can't buy him. They don't want everyone to try to be playing him at once, otherwise a million people dodge every game until they get him. That could very well be it as well. Cassante's not very fed here. Should be able to fight this. The Bork is shredding, man. I love how much damage Bork's doing. Yeah, that's a lot of gold. I'm not going to take his last hits. Auto attack into the Q. Get him with Fear R. Look at that health. Look at that health. Fighting two people, and I did more damage to them than they could do to me. That's hilarious. I always try to fear then R. They can't outplay your R even if they're faker, even if they're scripting. As long as you fear them first and then R while they're still technically feared, there's no outplay potential for them. They have to have cleanse or QSS. Bork is definitely way more damage output than Chempunk Chainsword Rush on Warwick. Chempunk is cheaper. If you're in a pinch or if they have a lot of healing, Mundo, Swain, Soraka, those type of things, I think Chempunk makes lots of sense on Warwick in the same way that Vive rushes it or Nocturne rushes it. But if they don't have a lot of self-healing, Bork's just better, man. They made the monster camps tanky, dude. And this does 12% current HP to everything, not just monsters. I mean, not just champions. It's also against monsters and minions. That's really good. Because the monsters and minions are tanky. The monsters are tankier this season than they were last season. I'm on my way over there. I W'd to get speed up off Lux. I could get over here quicker. She's trying to get to the wall. I didn't get an assist. That sucks. That's a warded. It's annoying. I always hate it. You're trying to go in for an invade and they have a random ward over there. I don't think they'll be able to do anything about it, but I wanted to take it and then kill her on it. That's not going to be an option unless I wait right here and wait for her. There's a chance she goes top, though. If she goes top, then I've wasted all my time here. Yeah, she went top, so yeah, I wasted all my time. Got her with the R. She can't use abilities into Q. Ooh, no one hit her. No one hit. That was weird. I R'd her and then no one followed it. It's kind of weird. I'm I'm gonna hurry up and take this blue buff. Zed's bowling the Kaisa, as you can imagine. Yeah, this Leon is just power ganking, man. I'm not sure what you would build on Leona. I think you'd go for probably like Frostfire, Gaunt Rush. Frostfires seem to be better this season than they were last season. Zed has Eclipse. I'm going to have to save my E for his R. Otherwise I'll die. I don't have my own R. Blue Smite him. He's fast. He has tier 2 boots. He's faster than I am right now. He has a base movement speed of 345. I have base movement speed of 335. Yikes. Why is Warwick's base movement speed that bad? That's really, really bad. For a melee champion, 335 is on the lower side for sure. Especially a champion that generally lacks gap closing. She's right here. She's on my trail. It's right there. Hey, Leona. You should have backed my friend. That was greedy. Oh, man. Feels bad. When you forget that Warwick can smell your stinky blood like a shark in the water. They should make a shark Warwick skin. That'd be freaking dope. Great White Warwick. That'd be awesome. Auto attack. Auto attack Q. Auto attack E. Zed gets a kill. Yumi's by herself. I don't know if I could dive run underneath turret though. Probably not. Oh, I got Lux attachment. Oh, this is bad. I can't even... Ooh! Yeah, it's bad. Oh, I didn't even spend my gold and I threw all my shutdown. Who got it? That's even worse. It went to Lux. If I could have played that over again, there's no reason to even be there, especially when I'm sitting on 5k gold. This is completely pointless. Eclipse isn't horrible on Warwick. The issue is it's only armor penetration and every single one of Warwick's abilities is magic damage. That's why Eclipse is not ideal on him. Divine Thunder keeps getting nerfed. I'm not going to build that out of protest. Spear of Shojin actually isn't bad on Warwick. I wouldn't mind going Spear of Shojin on Warwick. I prefer to go for a shield bow, and then I'll go for Spear on him. I think Spear makes a lot of sense. Lots of 80, which his ability scale off of. So yeah, the 80 HP, ability haste, and way more ability haste. And what makes Warwick tanky is his Q. His Qs, his autos, his E. Having that on a lower cooldown helps out a lot. Spear makes sense to me. You don't need Titanic anymore. Titanic isn't bad on Warwick by any means because your Q applies on hit effects and your R applies on hit 3 times. It's mainly just that Titanic's so expensive, and until you have it finished, it doesn't do that much. Like so let's say all of its parts is 50 value. Titanic finished is like 90 value, so it's almost twice as good finished when just separate parts. So they're underneath their turret. I don't like this at all. Zach trolled. I guess he wanted me to dive 1v4 on turret, give them more shutdown gold. That would have been a horrible play. Yeah, we're all gonna die now. That was just so bad. Oh. Now I got my teammates coaching me here, telling me what to do, when to do it, what to build. Yikes. Bit of a yikes moment. With that being said, me dying, that's my fault. I just shouldn't have gone in. As tempting and as juicy as it was. I would definitely not recommend shield bow or any... I wouldn't recommend a multitude of attack speed style items if you don't have lethal tempo. If you want press the attack or God forbid conquer on Warwick, wouldn't recommend that. Stacking up this much attack speed is a waste because your W will already attack speed overflow with 0 attack speed items if your target is below 20% HP when your W is maxed. So This is really a lethal tempo build. Don't run this on Conqueror or press the attack necessarily. It won't be horrible. You'll just be losing value. I'm going to go back to AFK power farming. I don't trust my teammates. I don't want to dive them to me and Zach against 4 of them underneath their turret when they're all full HP. I'd rather not. I'd rather AFK power farm, play for drags, win the game for free. There we go. Finally finished our item. Now it's giving us a bit of max health damage. True max health damage and a slow. Slow's going to be nice for staying on top. They have a lot of mobile champions. Like, they're top in Zed. Yuumi as well. Since Yuumi can go on anyone, the only person I could truly stick on is kind of Lux, because Leona Qs me and runs away. So it's not really easy for us to particularly stay on top of anyone in a fight. Looks like Leona's a little out of position. We'll pop W. This is bad. We fear the Zed immediately. I'm not able to stay on top is the thing. Now Kai'Sa's out of position. This fight's going very bad, very fast. And we get the attachment. We get the smite on him, the double fear. Finished her off with auto Q. This is just a bad fight though. We're trading gold with them when they're behind. It's letting them back into the game. How does somebody chase Zed though is my question. Like, this champion feels unchaseable. Hey, shield boat. Zach's gonna die now. Like, why? I'm taking turret shots for him and it doesn't feel worth. Barely live. I don't think Baron's the right call here. I'd vote actually just no. Baron doesn't make sense. Shieldbow felt really good there though. Holy crap. I thought I was going to die. I forgot I even had it. Kept us alive big time. I think they're going to have to buff heal cut. From what I've been seeing, people are healing way too much and it's way too hard to kill people. When they have shield bow board, it's just a bit overtuned. Ooh. I'm on my E. We got the damage reduct. Pop Zed with R. Down he goes. He needed to pop back the second I started my R. My team's so tanky, but this is a massive overplay. He's dead. I can't save him. He's underneath turret. If I fight there, I'm going to be taking turret shots. I'll attack into it. It didn't. My Q doesn't attach. That's so buggy. Warwick Q actually doesn't attach to the new champion, and it's so frustrating. I've played against him several times now, and every time you try to Q him when he dashes, it doesn't. A lot of the time, it doesn't attach. And it's absurd because Warwick Q attaches to everything. Ezreal dash, Cosmic Sleep, Rengar, Evelyn E, anyone's flash, but randomly this new champion's dashes are just not coded correctly, and Warwick's not attaching. Screwing us over a lot, and they quit. They had enough. What a game, dude. What a game. Let's look at damage dealt, damage taken. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we had the most on our team, but not the most in the game. Looking at damage taken, middle-ish of the pack. Looking at self-mitigated, a bit higher up on there. For runes, really high value. I like this Warwick build a lot. I think these are definitely going to be 2 of the stronger Warwick builds for the next season. Building him as a slow auto attack bruiser just doesn't make sense to me, so I don't like Divine Sunderer right now. I feel like it's been way over nerfed. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingSticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.